Nefertiti! Nefertiti!
Nefertiti!
Nefertiti, this way! Wave! You see how he told us, Mom?
He told us in the back.
He didn't tell us that, Kathy.
He told us all these are right here in the back. Sitting in the front.
Tammy Kernodle.
Thank you, Dr. Crawford, both Dr. Crawford. The distinguished platform, I am a short person. Most people don't know that. I think I'm tall in my mind, but I'm a very short person. To the platform, distinguished guests, to the faculty and the staff, to the parents, and most of all, to the class of 2018. Let me hear you. That's so sedate. Y'all know y'all want to get rowdy, but I know your parents are here, so I'm not going to encourage you to be rowdy. I'm so happy and honored to be here to share this moment with you today. I want to start off by recognizing and honoring the legacy and the service of Marion Musgrave. And most of you all probably will not know that name, but in 1969, the year that I was born, Marion Musgrave was hired as the first African-American faculty member here at Miami. She served in the English department, and she also headed the first Black World Studies program. I speak her name in this place today in recognition that it is on her shoulders. It is in her footsteps. It is in her legacy of service that I stand here before you today. I also want to recognize the men and the women who were honored with being awarded the Benjamin Harrison Medallion before me, because they have also provided an example of excellence to me, and I'm sure to other members of our faculty. In preparing what I would say to you today, I've been reflecting on my own life and the experiences that have brought me to this moment. I thought about the fear and the excitement I felt as I walked across stages and accepted not only the degrees that I had completed, but also the challenges and responsibility that came with each of them. As a young African-American woman and the first of my family to attend and graduate from college, I knew in those moments that I not only carried my dreams across those stages, but also those of my ancestors, my community, and my family. And I'm sure that many of you all here today share a similar story. And rather than explore all of my moments with you, I want to take this joyous, momentous moment to ask something of you, class of 2018. I'm not going to ask for money, because the Alumni Association is going to call you soon. Just know that. But I want to ask you something more deeper, more profound. I want to ask that as you begin to load the last of your boxes into SUVs and cars and U-Hauls, as you leave this place today and grab your final selfies with friends and faculty and people who have marked this chapter in your life journey, before you close the door, to the spaces that you have called home, whether it was a dorm room, an off-campus apartment, or a house. I want you to do one final search for me. Before you begin that drive and the beauty and the specter of this campus begins to fade in your rearview, I want to ask of you to do one final search to make sure, class of 2018, that you have not left some very important things that I know you have acquired while you have been here in Miami. I'm going to ask you to search in those boxes, amongst those mementos, those sweatshirts and t-shirts and memories. I'm going to ask that you make sure that as you leave this place, that you make sure you pack with you character. When I was a little girl growing up in Southern Virginia, amongst textile mills and tobacco fields, I used to love to sit on the front porch with my great-grandmother, a woman who was a descendant of slaves, who had, upon her death in 1999, had seen so much and experienced so much. And on those afternoons that we would sit on that porch, she would often say to me various things that, as an adult woman, still guide me. They still guide my decisions. She would often say to me, Tammy, your gifts and your talent are going to take you into places of power and influence, but your character will determine if you remain there. And I want to pass those words on to you today, because at the time I did not realize that my great-grandmother was speaking into me humility and character. That no matter how talented I thought I was, or how smart I thought I was, those things mean nothing without character. What is character? At times it's going to be difficult for you, class of 2018, to determine what real character is. But I hope you will look through the cultural trends and the environments you work in and strive to exemplify character, even when it's unpopular. Character is that behavior you exhibit when you think no one's watching. It's the words you speak when you believe no one is listening. It's your true being. It is the essence of who you are. And I hope that your time here at Miami has marked another step in the lifelong process of developing good character. Life will place you in situations that will test your beliefs, your morals, and your integrity. And even in those moments, young people, when you fail, I hope that you will be mature enough to say so, that you will learn from those moments, and most of all, you will not repeat them. The second thing that I hope that you pack and take along with you as you move into the next step of your journey is consciousness. Consciousness is an awareness about the world you inhabit and how your presence, your actions, your words, how they all impact the world around you. I want you to remember that everything is not about you. The world does not revolve on its axis because of you. I want to charge you to use the knowledge that you have received here, but also to recognize the privilege that you operate in. And some of you all will argue with me about my use of the word privilege, but we are all privileged. Some of us are privileged by race. Some of us are privileged by gender. Some of us are privileged by economics. But the fact that you are now educated privileges you. It provides you access to opportunities that some in this very country, this great country we live in, cannot even conceive of. So I hope in your recognition of privilege that you operate and tap into the power that that privilege means. And know that your privilege is not just for you, but it's for others as well. I hope that you will develop a holistic consciousness about this world that you are about to traverse, about the people that inhabit it, the cultures that have developed, and the beliefs that you are going to encounter. Most of all, I hope that you will become a voice, that you will become an advocate for those who have been rendered invisible or have been muted. And I don't want you to do this because it elevates you, but I want you to do this because it will elevate them. Be better than we have. Be better than the ones who have come before you. Don't just have a consciousness that amounts to window dressing, but make equality, respect, and freedom for all the foundational principles of your life. Be accountable. Be principled. Be aware. And finally, class of 2018, I want you to please make sure that as you begin to move away from this space, this place that we call Miami, that you take with you courage. Life at times is going to seem so uncertain. And it can be disconcerting when you're unable to articulate for people what's next in your life or who you want to be. But don't worry about that. Life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be scripted or planned. Have courage. The courage to be you. The courage to care less about what other people's opinions are about you and your life choices. Be willing to stand out in the crowd. Be willing to speak up when no one else will. Be courageous enough to define success in some self-directed ways that honor you, your essence, and your inner being. Be courageous enough to admit when you're wrong, when you failed, and those times when you just need to let go. Be courageous in your living. No doubt I've already exceeded the time that I've been given, because sometimes my Baptist sensibilities get the better of me. But in closing, class of 2018, I want to offer something special to you. I was asked if I would render a song today. And I don't usually do that, but I'm going to do that for you. At moments of rites of passage, those moments of ritual are often accompanied by music. Music in traditional African societies was an extension of everyday life. And the songs that were offered, you need to understand, link the ancestral past to the present, and they celebrate that which is yet to come. And so before I take my seat today, I want to offer you a song that I hope on those days that when you don't believe that you can go on, that the journey is not worth it, that you will stand flat-footed in the mirror and look at yourself and maybe remember the words to this song. I just believe it. There's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes silence, it can be so loud. There are miracles in this life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. If I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Y'all gonna sing with me? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it night and day. Spread my wings.
Spread my wings.
I believe I can
I
soar.
believe I can soar.
See me running through. Come on. Oh, I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. If I just spread my wings, spread my wings, I can fly. I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Yeah, Khadija got to be playing her piano. Yeah, that's right. When last time you played?
So all I have to say is love and honor. Live life like it's golden. Thank you.
That was nice. Nefertiti.
It's a good lady here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Like look at it?
Yeah, and she can direct.
Can she do it?
Khadijah.
She can't direct.
She be directing.
Listen.
Gospel choir, tequila. She being humble.
Oh man, I ain't never seen you direct.
I'm not playing. I'm about to stop.
Be careful, too.
Yeah.
I'm watching my stuff. That's what I'm talking
What Kathy at?
about. Where you say Kathy was? Oh, there she go right there.
Well, I guess if we went out that door, that's closer.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Please don't laugh at people.
Oh, over there.
We can get ready to go, I guess. You want changing your shoes right here, T?
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna still
wait.
take pictures outside.
Okay,
so.
come on. All right.